or the Detroit Lions made a genius move that just went completely unnoticed. National media doesn't know about it. They're not talking about it. And if it wasn't for a video that just came out, I think we would have forgotten about it as well. And that is, on our coaching staff is David Shaw. And we are not talking about this enough. Remember, because he had this video just recently where he's talking to Tesla. He's the passing game coordinator for us. And he's just saying, hey, build and trust with your quarterback. You and any other human being on the planet, one-on-one, you're going to come down with it. And it's like, hey, that's right. That's David Shaw. And from 2011 to 2022, he was the head coach of Stanford, becoming 4-time Pac-12 Coach of the Year. Because remember, Jim Harbaugh was there, sets the foundation. And typically the old thing was legendary coach, moves on, the program just fizzles away. And it's like, all right. Not with Stanford. Again, Stanford, pre-NIL. Like, you got to recruit. You got to do it all. Won 96 games, 3 Pac-12 titles, 8 bowl games, 2 Rose Bowls, 24 All-Americans that he helped produce, 48 NFL draft selections. Okay? So this dude is an incredible coach that we're just like, just be an assistant on the offensive side of the ball. It's like, so a lot of times, and let me know in the comments if I'm making too big of a deal of this. Maybe I am. Let me know in the comments where you're at. If you're like, yeah, no, dude, seriously, like, how come we're not talking about this? Or if I'm making too big of a deal, because I understand the 2 coordinator thing. That is a great high level story. ESPN's just going to shoot that off 100% of the time. All right, Dan Campbell's great. 2 coordinators gone. How are they going to rebuild? 15-2. How are they going to? It's like, okay, hold on. On the defensive side, we literally promote from within, a new voice. Love Aaron Glenn. I do. And I wish him nothing but the best with the Jets. And I think he will turn that around and be a good team. Hopefully. I'm rooting for you. However, I think a change on the defensive side is exactly what we needed. We're getting our guys back healthy. We're going to get that side going 100%. On the offensive side, you get rid of Ben Johnson. I hope he fails miserably with the Bears. I hope he's just a great coordinator that just can't quite get it figured out as a head coach. His temper gets the best of him. They lose a couple games in a row. Then him and Caleb are fighting. That's what we're hoping for there. But you've got David Shaw on the offensive side of the ball. Tashard Choice. We'll get to these guys, this coaching staff on the offensive side of the ball. John Gruden has nothing but great things to say. I mean, he's one guy, John Gruden. But still, John Gruden's like, oh my gosh, John Morton is incredible. He was here, helped Ben Johnson install this with Dan Campbell back when they originally put it in. So this thing is like overblown. Plus, the last 3 teams to lose their coordinators, both coordinators went on to win double-digit games. I think the Eagles won the Super Bowl with both their coordinators going. So the coordinator thing, so overblown. David Shaw helps tremendously with that. I mean, here's some of the players that he's coached. Andrew Luck, Christian McCaffrey, Richard Sherman, Harrison Phillips, Zach Ertz. I think this is a great deal. And remember, Shaw came here because he has so much respect for our offensive coordinator and wanted to just be like, cool, I just want to be part of the offense. I want to be part of the NFL. I think he's a good coach. Brilliant move by Dan Campbell to find this guy and to get him here when, it's not that easy to get am I overblowing this? It's like, is he not a legendary college coach to do what he did at Stanford? Jim Harbaugh got it up and running, but remember, he was only there for he was there for 3 years, and then he went, had those legendary, or maybe it was more than that, but he did have just a couple year runs, and they were epic. And shout out to Jim Harbaugh for taking the Cardinal to USC and beating them and stuff like that. It's awesome, but I'm saying that longevity of David Shaw, you kidding me? That's crazy. So again, when you go through here and you look at the offensive staff, where you talk Mark Brunell, Tashard Choice, Hank Fraley, who we all are just like, yeah, he's solid. So yeah, Tashard Choice, everyone loves him. The other one, Bruce Gradkowski, first season offensive assistant. Remember, he was picked in the 6th round. He played Buccaneers, Browns, Raiders, Cincinnati. He was in the league a long time. Gradkowski, remember him? Played 37 games. I mean, like he's basically a career backup, but still, former player. And then there was one other one, like Casey Rogers is a big time. He's a defensive line, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he's on the defensive side. But my point is, we've got all these really good coaches, and it's easy to make a story about losing both coordinators. And I'm all for the story. I get it, but come on, we're gonna be just fine. We are gonna be just fine. Okay, couple other things. Graham Glasgow left practice early today. Don't like that. Pride of Detroit reported that joint practice. Remember, with the Texans. So let me just show this here really quick. Is they're the final practice of the preseason, a joint practice with the Houston Texans, day 17 of training camp. And here's kind of the inactives and stuff going on. Not practicing. We know Hassanine's going to be out for a while. Return to practice. Okay, so got some guys back, looking at some things, and then Graham Glasgow and Sion freaking Vaki goes out again. Man. Glasgow appeared to injure his lower leg, need to be tended to by trainers. He moved beyond the players running the drill and exited the locker room under his own power. The Lions informed the media that Glasgow was being evaluated for a lower leg injury, but no further comment was made. So what's interesting about that is it wasn't carted off or anything like that. So walked off his own power. We're getting closer now. We're getting like 3 weeks away from, we're still 3 weeks away from week 1. So I know it's like, let's not get injuries here, but we have a 3-week buffer. So if he's out for 2 weeks, that'd be okay. And Kingsley took his place, which is interesting. But yeah, Vaki hurt again is a bummer. Vaki hurt again is a bummer. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, nothing but the Lions on this channel, and getting close. Need some games though. It's time to play real games. Week 1 at Green Bay. What an epic! One of the best things I love about the Lions over the last 3 years when we've just been winning and just having a blast. One of my favorite things is going to Green Bay and winning, because you didn't even watch when they would go to the Green Bay in 2004. You're just like, is Joey Harrington going to lead us to a victory at Lambeau in December? Yeah, right. Now that mystique and all that is just gone, and they are shook because they're like, oh dang, like it was always, imagine those fans, those season ticket holders. Here come the Lions. Here comes any team really. Comes into Lambeau. Let's just beat them. This ain't no thing. And we just come in there now. We have just been so successful against the divisional opponents, but especially going into Green Bay is just one of my favorites. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see all of you on the next one.